What's up, guys? Like we said, we are back. It's 10 p.m. and it is Rocket Lads time. We got another awesome matchup for you guys here today. And except you can see it's not Josh Ola underneath me right now. We got our buddy, a new actually cast member this season. Actually, was training last season. He's full cast guy this year in Sprigster. Sprigster, buddy, first time casting with you, I think.
Yes, sir. And no siree, I will tell you this is that even though this is my first time casting with you, this is going to be an amazing game, no doubt, when we are casting, my man.
You got that
Uh
right. We got two awesome teams, and I'll let you break it down. But we got the Baloney Men. Yeah, man, all season. I'm still not loving that name, but that's okay. I'm not going to rename them. I already did it with the Kimmy Gibblers, and look what's happened, right? It's run all the
yeah.
way through. But the Baloney Men versus the Kimmy Gibblers 3.0. Who's on both of these teams? Let's get these guys up to speed.
It looks like the Blogging Men's got a Fartbuster, a Rusted Fargo, and Snowman. Well, on the Kimmy Gibblers side, Kimmy Gibblers 3, in fact, they've got Toast, they got Trentino, and they got Skinny. I mean, honestly, both stacked teams. As we know, Fartbuster actually swapped in for JC Newbie, one of my favorite players, mind you, swapping in for another one of my favorite players and people in the world. So, you know what? If that's a trade I'm willing to make.
That's
So,
a
you know,
great one. That's a great one.
uh-huh.
And I should pay just homage to, like, we do have a third caster with us tonight. As you can see in behind Sprigster, there is a picture of Nias when he had hair.
Yeah, we'll
Yep.
say that. We'll say that. He's one of my best friends. He's gonna be watching the stream. I actually can't stop him. He has some control over me.
Fair, fair.
We're but this game is going to be exciting. I mean, honestly, just looking at the stack
Yep.
up here, Rusted Fargo, Snowman, definitely both great players, and a Fartbuster. Again, switching in for JC, another amazing player. And just looking at Kimmy Gibblers, I mean, they got Skinny, they got Toast is really good from what I've seen, and Trentino. I mean, I know that
Mm.
guy. That guy just knows how to lay up. In Rocket League, I'm not too sure how that translates, but he knows how to shoot those layups, bro. And I'll tell you, he is going to be a danger. He's going to be a danger. You know.
Yeah, I agree. I had the pleasure playing with Trentino last year. Great player. Or also, it was actually me, Trent, and Snowman. Snowman playing for the Baloney Men. That is a stacked team right there. And what a great team with Snowman, Fartbuster, and oh boy, help me out here. Snowman, Fartbuster, and
Hey
Baloney
man,
Men.
I said it already.
I know you said it. You just said it, and I know about coming into the match, and I'm blowing it. I'm blowing it here. But yeah, no, give me the third guy. It's
Yeah, yeah.
Snowman, JC. No, it's not JC Newbie. JC Newbie was swapped out for Fartbuster. So we got Fartbuster, Snowman, and give me the other guy. Give it to
All
me.
right. Fartbuster, Snowman, and Rusted Fargo. Come
Rusted
on.
Fargo. Thank you. Thank you. You got to leave me hanging. Maximum and Blank almost beat you to it.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah, that's his brother. That's right. His
Anyway.
brother. Yeah.
Oh
So
wait.
anyway, there's a post up there. You guys see it. We got your chance to get on there and tell us what you think. Tell the world what you think. Who's going to win this match? 1 for Baloney Men, 2 for Kimmy Gibblers 3.0. We'll sum this up real quick because the guys are pretty much ready to get into this thing. But yeah, you've got Baloney Men, just a very, very deadly team. A huge lot of that is added by Fartbuster coming in as the third man on this team, taking the place of JC Newby, who had to step away from the tournament for personal reasons. Fartbuster jumps in here, and he just adds a whole dimension. His ability to make up plays and pass plays off the wall is absolutely fantastic. And they already had that in Snowman. Rusted Fargo is such a solid player. I think this is a really great team. Not to take anything away from Shiny, Trent, and Toast, although I don't know Toast too well. I know what Shiny and Trent can do, and they're a really good fit for each other once again. So
Uh-oh.
I think we're up for another great game. So
Of course.
what do you think, buddy? What do you think? Who's going to win this? Let's get some
I
predictions
think
going.
here's the thing. I have a contractual obligation, and I will say that I think Snowman is definitely going to carry the Bologna
Mm-hmm.
men when it comes to
Mm-hmm.
them winning. And I mean, just looking at the poll right now, it's not done, mind you, but right now the Logmen's got a like a lead. They got an amazing lead with
Yes,
the public,
85.7%.
Yeah.
Yep,
And then if the people
fan
on your
favorite.
side, we've learned in history if you've got the people on your side, you can do anything for bad or for good. You know what I'm saying? So
That's right.
I
With his
think they
people,
got
there's
it.
power. Yeah. So I would say that too. I think I want to see this come out early, but I think Baloney Men, and I hate it, has the potential for a sweep here. Kimmy Gibblers 3.0, no pushover. Have you got how they did in the round robin up there, or you don't?
Let me check here. I believe they did pretty good. Man, I gotta be smarter on this. But I believe in the
I threw you under the
stats
bus.
a little bit. Rocket Lads. I believe they went what is it here? 3-2? Yeah, yeah. I remember actually. Did I cast that game? The thing is that
Yeah,
I'm
you
like a
did.
goldfish, bro. I'm a goldfish. And a really smart goldfish that doesn't die. So we're gonna see how it's gonna go.
One of those gross
'Cause
ones with the big bubbly eyes.
yeah, with the big bubbly eyes, because my eyes are so massive. And when I start wearing glasses, they're gonna be even bigger. So
Oh man, can't
honestly,
wait.
it's not about the past, Phoenix. It's about the future and the right now. And I think that right now, these teams are gonna go at it. It's gonna be great.
Mm.
Um, and I think Bologna men are gonna take it. Not to be biased, just looking at the facts. And it looks like we're about to go.
Yeah, I also think Baloney men, and I think Baloney men in 4. I'm going to say in 4. I'm going to stick to that. Here we go. Game 1. We're all set. So let's get you to the pitch and to the action. I will be your play-by-play guy. Spriggs here with me on color. Let's get ready to rumble as it's Fargo versus Shinny. Oh, Shiny. I'm just going to stay with what his name is. We all know it's Shiny. And he gets a good face off there and drops back into the defensive zone. Shiny hustling already. Moving very quick to try and get a pass out and can't, as Fargo's going to be able to clear this. Trentino with a good read. And Fartbuster going to play it down the pitch and into the B-men zone. And it's just straight up goal. And it's 1-0 already for the Bologna men.
I mean, what do you expect? No one else was in goal. I mean, look
Not
at
Bologna,
it.
pardon me.
No,
Pardon me,
sorry?
the Gibblers.
Yeah,
The Gibblers scored, yeah.
I mean, just looking at like that the entire defensive breakdown, the entirety of the Kimmy Gibblers was just away. They were at home snoozing, and they had an easy shot on the net. I mean, that's just what happens when you have a really good clear that isn't like to anybody, right? Is that when you clear that ball and no one's there from the opposite team to kind of stop that from going anywhere near that goal, you're spelling a recipe for disaster, you know?
Yeah, and another situation there, Kimmy Gibbler is able to get back in the net to cover. However, left the net wide open. B-Men had a great opportunity there, and here we come again with them down the right-hand side of the pitch. Unfortunately, Snowman taking a bit of a hit from his own teammate, Buster, as Fargo's going to drop this one off the post. Someone to take a shot, and Shiny says, I don't think so. He's going to clear this one up high in the wall. A shot. He's got no boost to follow it up, and 2 guys up for a save there. What looked to be really good amounts to not a whole lot at all. Buster back to make a save. He's going to try and play this high and off the wall. And Toast getting right up there to challenge. Nice to see him getting a little aggressive early and saying, hey, look, you know, I'm maybe number 3 on this team, but I'm going to get involved and I'm going to do it early.
I mean, entirely, man. I got to say that both of these teams have been playing very well together so far. Kind of like the Power Rangers of this season, right? This is the... I gotta say, how many times have they reboot the Power Rangers, man?
Well, I'll tell you, no, see, here's the thing, and every time I get into casting with you guys, I date myself, because the Power Rangers was a reboot. It was a reboot of Voltron, and I don't care what anybody says. And if you're old enough to know Voltron, you're not, but it was fantastic, and everything went downhill since then.
Okay.
And somebody in Twitch has got to back me up. There's somebody knows what Voltron is. Big, giant, robotic cats.
I know what Voltron is, bro.
Do you?
What Voltron. Yes. Oh my goodness, we're skipping the game by talking about the Power Rangers. What the heck, man?
It's 10 p.m. on a Friday night. Sometimes you got to talk about Power Rangers. What can you do?
Like, even though this team has been getting a little bit of a reboot itself, I mean, getting that goal, right? Just looking at that play in specifics, Shiny was up, sorry, I told her who shot it. Sorry, Trentino was up there and no one was able to touch him. That's a powerful play, being up in the air, and being right above the goal, letting his teammates kind of give him that opportunity. Because Trentino is a very team player. Looking at just the scores right now, they're very much no one's not handling the ball, right? You know, they're all, oh my goodness.
Yeah, and I was waiting for you to sum up there, and that's exactly what we've seen again. Trent, this is a play that we've seen from them all round robin, Shiny to Trent. He loves to get up there and pinch. It's going to look like he's going to bounce it off the wall, or maybe try and take a shot. He doesn't. He knows Trent's in the center, and he's going to put it out to him. You're going to see that again and again tonight, I think.
Definitely not a selfish player. Not at all.
No. Shiny's going to get back in time for this one, and he's got one beat, but can't beat Buster, who's going to play this into the right-hand side corner in the Gibbler zone. Trentino to play this out, and Ken only has Shiny back with them, and that was that. I'm sorry, was that a 3 on none?
It looked like it. It looked like there was only
1,
apparitions
2,
there.
3, and
Just, wow.
and the bologna, man, absolutely nowhere to be seen like it should be in your meat drawer in your fridge. Just
Interesting. I guess we know where your biases lie, man. Bologna's pretty good. It's a deli meat, man. You gotta
well,
know
right
that
now
yeah.
they're playing more like that bologna that's got the macaroni bits in it,
Exactly, bro. I mean,
and they're gonna have a little bit of
no
work cut out
pressure.
for them here. As
Production's saying bologna with those cheesy bits are gross. I don't know, man. I don't know.
yes, they are. No, I'm saying they are, and then what we're seeing here is not so good as it goes to 4-1, and basically Kimmy Gibblers putting all the pressure on them. What do you think there, Spriggs? How are they going to get Bologna Men going to turn this around? In terms of shots, they're just getting basted. Well, it's really only
I don't know.
6-3.
You have to understand that there is still time left, right? I mean, I'm not saying you got to understand. I think the audience got to understand there is still time left. They've been just letting a lot of easy defensive breakdowns happen. They haven't been rotating correctly. I think Snowman, especially, has to pick up the slack of his because I mean, just looking at even if maybe he's your low player, what have you, he still needs to be adding a lot to the team, right? Passing, shooting, and just adding offensive pressure. Farbuster trying to carry it on his back, not working, and Rusted Fargo again has his own shots and such, but Kimmy they're just out shooting him altogether.
Yeah, and you said earlier with these defensive rotations, and it's something that when you get a team made up of 3-2s mains and you're playing threes, it can be something that breaks down. Now, Trentino, Snowman both know these rotations very well. I know that because I played with them last year, but it can be very easy to break out of that rotation. And just that last play, we had seen all three of them rotate into a corner to make a play on a ball. As if they were playing almost like ones or twos mentality, trying to get that ball cleared up quick. They got to stick on that back post. Some of these shots that have been going in for Gibblers have not been difficult shots, passes that are very easy to stop. Trentino with lots of room to shoot there. So see if they can turn that around in only half a minute. And this one not likely. As Fartbuster able to push this one out. Toast is here for a shot, and Snowman's going to push this one out.
Ooh, I like
back.
that little push he did.
And Toast to clear this one out as they're just really winding down the clock here. Buster with the chance there. Snowman with an opportunity, and Trent's going to push this one out. Nice and easy. Rusted Fargo with another one, and they make a save. So even a little bit of attempt they've got here, not amounting to a whole lot. Fartbuster's coming back at it, trying to save some grace there. Little shot and a beautiful off-the-wall redirect. Nice shot. And they save a little bit of pride in this desperate effort here in game one.
I mean, it's not over until it's over, right? I mean, they can still do this, but the way that Kimmy Gibblers has been playing, it's not likely.
It is not likely with 10 seconds left. And once again, Shiny gains the zone, and Trent has a chance for a shot, puts it out, and oh my goodness, just off the post. That would have been another one. This time, Trent to Toast would have been, I believe. It's funny because Kimmy Gibblers comes up in this one and absolutely stuns. I really thought the Bologna Men were going to come out with a lot more than that, and altogether really didn't play terribly in the offensive zone. And that has been something that, you see from Snowman quite a bit, and he'll tell you this. He'll be the first one to tell you this, and I'm not saying that Snowman himself played poor defensively. That's not what I'm saying, although he's called himself the abominable throw man right now. I like that. Preach. No, but, they come out there, they get the 8 shots. They were only down 2 shots, so, offense is not the problem for this B-Man team. It's that defensive rotation that we talked about earlier. And over-committing in the defensive zone, sometimes double. I counted 2 triples, and these were just triples for balls in the corner that were just rolling around the wall. Like, that's not something that we're panicked. It's coming down from the roof. All 3 of us got to go up to get this. You can understand a little bit of panic. That's a ball in the corner. Leave it for your partner. Stick to your rotation. They're not going to score from there, especially with 3 of you. But if y'all leave and they roll it up, well, now it's an easy goal, and you're down by 4-1, and you're looking silly. So something they've got to address, I think, heading into game 2.
I definitely agree, and like you said, Snowman and I believe Snowman and Fargo are twos players, right? And that third person in a rotation lets you kind of ease up a little bit and take your rotations a little longer, not super tight, right? And I think that's an issue with the Bologna men. They all want to be there. They're really fast. And the thing is, if you slow down a bit and be a little more methodical, use your third man a little more, then you're definitely going to be you're going to be coming up on top in the rotation department, right? So just something to think about.
Yep, we'll see how that plays out in game 2 as we get these guys back onto the pitch. They're roaring and ready to go. Let's see what we can do. Get the B-men to try and even up this series. See if we can push another game 5 here.